Our eyes are constantly exposed to blue light, which can damage them over time. Without the proper nutrition, our eyes have a hard time filtering blue light. Even colored sunglasses or screen protectors, represented by the dye in this water, can't fully protect our eyes. However, a daily serving of Pharmanex eye formula supplies our eyes with the nutrition required to help shield them from blue light and support overall eye health. Protect your eyes from the inside out.
There's someone in this crazy world for me. The way that people come and go through simple events, my change could come and I never know. I used to sing promises, let's keep it simple. But freedom only had to say goodbye. It took a while for me to learn that nothing comes for free. The price of pay is high and fall. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know it's perfection of one perfect day. And pulling out the pain, that's what I want. So here we are with pockets full intentions, but none of them will come from me tonight. I'm right away for you without a friend on the side, hanging on a hope that's all right. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know it's perfection of one perfect. When I think it's what I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know it's perfection of a fine perfect world. And when I feel pain, that's what I
Yan.
thank you
Thank you,
so
ladies and gentlemen.
much.
Marcheska Villanueva, singer-entertainer from the Philippines. Yan. Isa po si Marcheska is one of our performers. JhermiNATION is now a platform to help performers back in the Philippines who were affected by our global crisis. Yan. So I'm appealing to all of you as well. Please help us support, sponsor, or make a donation for our performers here in JhermiNATION who lost the job. This is for Marcheska, this is their bread and butter, but because it's still lockdown in the Philippines, I have made JhermiNATION a platform for them to give them a gig. Yan. So, thank you
Oo
very
nga
much,
eh.
Francesca.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you po,
Thank
sir.
you. See you again. Yan. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later. Yan. Hello, everyone. Warm greetings. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now, and welcome to JhermiNATION PV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. So we are live streaming simultaneously in YouTube under JhermiNATION, on our Facebook page, JhermiNATION, and also on my personal Facebook account, Jeremy Roy. And I would like to welcome our viewers right now, our audience. We have Omar Palarca. Hello, welcome. We have Julius Maristela. Welcome here. Welcome. Welcome, Julius. We have Joyce Hernandez. Thank you, Julius. We have Sharina Cruz Caras. Welcome. Clarissa Labrador. Yan. Of Global Health Professionals. We have Jen Papa Florida. Welcome here, Jen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's see who else is online, who's watching us right now. We have Alejandro Valin. Yes, welcome here. We have Jenny Rose Bailon, welcome. Mary Ann Rosalinda, welcome. Ate Daisy Esguerra, welcome here. Welcome, thank you. We have Philip Bon as well. Yan. And let's just show, yan, we have Bonifacio Año Nuevo. Hello, watching from Riyadh. Wow, we can reach Riyadh. That's the power of online or internet. Ate Cora Corsola, hello, German all. Hello, ate. Yan, Mary Ann Rosalinda. Wow, thank you. And then, yes, we have Jen Papa Florida. Yan. Thank you. And we have from Oxfordshire, Kathleen Arcilia. Yan, welcome, welcome, welcome everyone here in JhermiNATION. And who else? Who? Yan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, some thumbs up and hearts will be very much appreciated. So don't be shy. Give it a try. Click those buttons now. And in keeping with what JhermiNATION is all about, I would like to give you a seed that you can plant in your mind and let it germinate. So our seed of the day is, here you go. That's our seed of the day. Only two things we should invest on: self and business. But before we can do that, of course, we have to be able to make money and save money. Yeah. So we make money by the job that we have. And it will be better if we have a sideline or side business, right? And we save mainly, not just to save. The main reason for saving is actually that one day, once we have enough money saved, we can put up our own business. We can invest on a business. And how do we do that? Because after we made money, we save money, and the next stage is to multiply the money that we've got. And most of us are stuck on going into the next stage for two reasons. Maybe because we don't have the information, we don't know what to do, we don't have the correct information or the idea. And second reason might be we just don't like to take the risk. It's too risky for us. But the way we multiply money is starting up our own business and any other forms of investment as well. So that's one thing. And the second thing that we should invest on is on ourselves. When I say invest on ourselves, it's all about growing ourselves, improving, making ourselves better, developing ourselves, and making ourselves more valuable. And if it needs for us to invest money on studying or taking a course, paying for a workshop or a seminar or a conference, we have to do that. That's a form of investing in ourselves. When I say course, it's not just limited to the profession that you're doing, but take a course that will improve you as a person, not just as a professional, but also as a person. If you need to invest on a life coach or a business mentor, we have to do it, because we can only grow something as much as we grow ourselves. And a perfect example of this one, or perfect analogy, is if you got a very expensive, high-tech, the newest and the latest camera, but you don't know how to use it, right? So it's the same in our life, whatever you got in your life, you got investment, you got business, you got possessions, or whatever you got. If you don't know how to look after it, to grow it, to expand it, what else, to deal with it, to take care of it, it's gonna be useless. So that's why we have to invest in ourselves so we can grow the things that we have. So that's our seed of the day. Yan. So let me introduce our very special guest for today. Yan. So before I introduce my special guest, let me just play this quick video.
Hi, it's JUNJUN MEDRAN here, inviting you to watch Jeremy Roy's JhermiNATION on Sunday, April the 18th, 7 o'clock London time. It would be a live interview. Hope you watch it.
Yan. So you've seen who will be our very special guest for tonight. So he's a nurse entrepreneur to start with. He is at the moment in Brighton, UK. I would say, and I found out he was the very first Filipino to be awarded with Nurse of the Year award back in 2011. First Filipino to be awarded one. And he's also the founder and owner of JUNJUN's Garage and KUYA JUNJUN's Rice in a Box. So, are you ready for a very special guest? Okay, let's bring him in. All right, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome JUNJUN MEDRAN. Yan, welcome here in JhermiNATION, JUNJUN MEDRAN. Please greet our audience here in JhermiNATION.
Good evening to everyone who's watching JhermiNATION here and everywhere in the world. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
Thank you. Whereabouts are you from in the Philippines, JUNJUN?
I'm from the south of the Philippines, which is in Oriental Mindoro. It's a little city called Pinamalayan City. So it's lovely there, really lovely. It's in the middle of Oriental Mindoro.
Do you have a dialect, specific dialect there, or you just speak Tagalog there?
We are very, very, I would say Tagalog, as in pure Tagalog with a little bit of may kaunting slang ng pagka-ngani, mandin, yung tipong ganun.
Okay. Greet your family who will be watching this one later, because I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines, but you know when they wake up tomorrow, they can watch this one. So please
Yeah, of
greet them
course. Of course. Thank
in
you.
your yep
Thanks,
in your
thanks for the
province.
opportunity. I'd like to greet my family back there in the Philippines, back home. My sister and my Melissa Medran Co, and who's married to my brother-in-law, of course, which is Ansbert, Dr. Ansbert Co of the Asian Hospital, and their kids, AJ, Andre, Alisa, and Adriel. Yeah. Tsaka sa mga kababayan ko, magandang araw sa inyo lahat yan. So, sa mga, pwede mong bumati sa, sa UK naman.
Yes, why not? Yes, of
Sa
course,
aking
of course.
magagandang sisters, si Ira, tsaka si Ava. I know they'll be watching this, and I like to greet my kids, Theo, Thea, and my wife, Cindy. So, yeah.
And
Sa
welcome
lahat ng mga
here.
kaibigan. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your time here. I know you're very busy as well, Junjun or Kuya Junjun.
Oh, Kuya Jujun. Rise to the box.
I see the exactly. All right, Kuya Junjun. I always do this to my special guests.
Wow.
Nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Oh, nabura ka agad.
Well, kinakabahan ako dyan, Jeremy.
Yeah, we call it a quick fire question. So basically, I just throw you questions and you answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. So you ready for this?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Yeah. All right, let's do it. All right. All right. Sleep or eat?
Sleep,
Beer or wine?
wine,
Tea or coffee?
coffee, definitely.
Coffee. What's your guilty pleasure?
Ah, bubble tea.
Bubble tea. Wow. What was the last thing that you Googled?
About the car parts.
Car parts. Okay, car parts. Yeah. Apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
My belly.
Your belly. Same here. take take action first or
Exactly.
figure it out first. Which one?
I
Take
take
action first or figure it out first.
No, I take action first. And then try to
Amazing,
figure it
amazing.
out.
Yep. Opportunity or security?
Opportunity,
Happiness or fulfillment?
happiness, definitely.
Money or fame?
Difficult questions. I'll go for money.
Money. Amazing. Dream or career?
I'll do for my dream.
Dream. Amazing. And lastly, what would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of the 12-year-old Junjun, what would you tell him or yourself?
I'll tell myself that you're full of potential. Just do it, and you'll be okay. Just carry on.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. I hope you enjoyed that one. Kuya Junjun. Yan, amazing.
Ganda ng mga question mo, ha?
Salamat. Yan. So, what treat are we in for today? So, what can the audience learn or what value can we give to our audience for tonight? So, as I always say, I'm very excited every time I do JhermiNATION because I always learn from the people I interview. And we will also answer the question, why build your own dream if you have a stable and a secure job, already, isn't it more work for somebody or, can you just not be satisfied with what you've got? So we will try to answer that question. And of course, I always believe that we learn from other people's life journey and life experience. Yeah. So that's what we are in for today. So, Kuya Junjun, why nursing? Is nursing actually your first choice? Did you have any other career options before you went to college? Were you a family of nurses or please tell us. Please tell us why nursing?
I've mentioned this, and I've told I think the whole world why I became a nurse. It was my mom who pushed us to become nurses. So in the family we are 4 nurses, my 3 siblings and me, and I basically my mom was a frustrated nurse, and she did promise to herself that if she have kids, she will make sure that they will be all nurses, and it did happen.
Oh,
Did happen. So there was a time that I can remember that though my mom wasn't pushy at that time, she did say, or she did ask me what I wanted to do in my life, and I'm into art. I'm into paintings and things like that. So I always
wow.
like, probably I can settle for or maybe I can be an architect or something like
Mm,
that. Yeah, and or a designer. But obviously, it was summer. It was already summer, and we are just about to enroll. And you know what? I was busy playing basketball at the time. You know what? I think I was only 14 years old or 13 years old at that time when I graduated in high school. And I said to my mom, whatever my siblings will be, because me and my sister was in the same year at that time,
mm.
so we went to college at the same time.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
And
that's it.
nursing is, it's like medicine as well. It's quite pricey it's expensive to have a
Oh
nursing
my
education back
God!
home. Yeah.
Tell me about it. That's why I always give back the glory to, aside from obviously from to our God, it's to my parents. Can you imagine sending four kids at the same, all at the same year? So
Yes.
two
Yes.
of us we were fourth year high school, fourth year college, and my sisters were second year college and first year college in nursing, sending them. And for the information of everyone, my mom, I wouldn't say just a teacher, but was a public school teacher, and how much they're earning at that time. And my dad hasn't got stable job at that time. He just came back from Saudi Arabia, and he bought a jeep, which is very popular at the time. And obviously, to earn more, he was the one who's driving that. So my dad, I'm very proud to say, and to shout to the whole world that my dad was a jeepney driver, just a jeepney driver, and my mom was a teacher, and they were able to send us to a good university, finish, and sustain our tuition fees and our allowances. And oh my God, the books so expensive. I don't know how they did it. So
True.
kudos to them. Kudos to them. Really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's really amazing and inspiring. Story there. And yes, back in 2011, yeah, you were awarded with the Nurse of the Year award. It must be the first one, isn't it? You were the first one in Filipino in the
Yeah.
UK who
Yeah.
was
Thank you.
awarded the. Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
it was so mind blowing, I would say, because I remember that time that I got a call from our chief nurse, and
Mm,
saying that she was asking me if I was sitting down, and I said, "Oh my God, I've done something wrong." Because usually, you only get a call from a chief nurse if you've
mm.
done something wrong,
Yeah.
something like that, or they're gonna shot you the next day, or they probably say that surrender your badge and that's it. That's the end of your career. But she said to me that that you were nominated by many people for the Nurse of the Year award, and we are proud. I am proud to say that we chose you in to be the winner, to be the Nurse of the Year for the year 2011. And that was something like five hospitals. Our hospitals is comprised of five hospitals, so it's quite a big
Mm,
one.
yeah.
And she did mention as well that it was Nicholas Soames, who is the minister. I think he's a counselor at that time, who happened to be the grandson of the great Winston Churchill. So I am
Wow.
really, really pleased at that, because
Wow.
obviously um, I was, for it was already 10 years or something, like 10 years that I've already been in the UK and never heard that a Filipino has been awarded for such things like this phenomenal award. And obviously the news spread out, and the went reached the Philippine Embassy, and that's it. I was invited in the Philippine Embassy, given a hero's welcome there. Even in the Philippines, they were everyone. I was in the national telly, and oh my goodness, I'm telling you, in just a matter of just like that, one day,
Yeah, yeah,
my I became a artista.
yeah.
Sabi nga nila.
Amazing, amazing.
And
That's
then
true.
again,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get me wrong, that award, I truly accepted it, but I accepted it thinking that this is just a start of the recognition to all the nurses that who are equally deserving, to that what I got at the time.
Wow, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. So I think like what I would like to ask is what has it done to you? What has it changed you? You know, like receiving that very prestigious award, and of course you were the very first one, very
Mm.
first one to Filipino to receive that award in the
Aside
UK.
from naging busy sa maraming interviews, sa maraming invitations, sa maraming and
Yeah, yeah.
nothing. It made me more grounded, actually, I would say. Ganun pala. Obviously, they say that if you have this kind of fame and you have same this kind of exposures, baka umabot sa sa ulo mo, naging mayabang ka o hindi. At alam mo, hindi. Parang naging masaya lang talaga ako na sinishare. So they probably they will misinterpret it that oh yan na naman. But I'd like to shout to the world that the Filipino nurses are the best in the world, and it's not just me. This is for us. This is for everyone.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing, amazing, amazing. Great, great. Um, my next question would be we have a lot of newly arrived Filipino nurses here in the UK. You know, come from the Philippines. What would be your top three tips or advice to them? You know, all these newly arrived nurses here in the UK from the Philippines.
Cast away your negativities. Katulad nung fear of the unknown. Yun ang nararamdaman natin eh. Unang-una.
Mm.
Ba't ba ako nandito? Parang kaya, at pangalawa, second is yung be yourself, your experience in the Philippines, how we were taught there, and we had the experience that we had in our hospitals and community is sufficient enough to be for you to survive here in the UK, and love your profession all the time. I keep saying that if you are in this business or in this as a nurse, and you just came here to earn money and not to fulfill one of the most noble of professions, which is nursing, then I think what you will first do in the morning when you go to your duty is that look at the clock and say, "Oh my God, this is it again." So that kind of thing. So love your profession. You you will go a long way if you do that.
Yes, that's truly amazing. Well done, well done. Yeah. So, nurse entrepreneur, you know, it's quite, we see a lot of nurse entrepreneurs now here in the UK. When I Googled, you know, there's actually a group or a community of nurse entrepreneurs in the US. It's like an official one, you know, it's like NMC or PRC or, you know, something like that. It's really a um, uh, official organization of nurse entrepreneurs in the US. I don't know if we have one here in UK. I haven't heard any. Have you heard any? If there's like a nurse entrepreneur like organization which is like an official one, duly recognized.
You know what? I've not heard of any. So maybe
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can start
we
one.
can start. We can start.
Yes, that's true.
And we can encourage them and tell them that how good to be, how nice to be an entrepreneur rather than.
Yeah, I think that's my question to you. Know, as what I've said earlier, you have a very stable and secure job in the NHS. You know, not just for nurses but other professions as well. If you have that secured and stable job wherever you are, whichever profession it is, why bother to build your own business? You know, is it more work for you, or should you just be satisfied with what you have? So, I mean, let's talk about for nurses being nurse entrepreneur. Um, would you encourage nurses to become entrepreneurs, and why? What is your take on this one?
Um,
Being a nurse entrepreneur.
with what happened to me is basically I always believe in destiny. I always believe in fate. And there was a time that I lost my mom and dad at that time, and I was only 45 or 44 for something like that, on my early 40s. And I was on top of my career. I was an ID specialist at the time. I was a, a, um, a practitioner, uh, um, what you call this, teaching everyone, including doctors, nurses, and anyone who does IVs. And I mastered the peripherally inserted central catheters, which is the PIC line. So that kind of thing, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And obviously, I was part of the clinical site management team as well of our hospitals, one of the charge nurses, working more. Works mainly in beds and on nighttime. So those kind of positions that I had are the best positions that you can get as nurses. So I was comfortable. I was comfortable. Why would I leave if I am comfortable, secured, and happy to the profession that I really like? And as I said, fate brought me here, brought me to what I am right now. Uh, Even before, as I was a nurse, I have my passion with cars is already there, and I always like tinkering with cars. And I said that I think it's high time there was a call that every time that I look at the part of my job at that time was the to certify dead bodies, and
Mm.
it was just recent lang nung namatay yung mga magulang ko, and every time na ginagawa ko yun, I don't know, I can control my emotions anymore. So I said, I think this is a calling. This is a signal for me to probably flip it and become a businessman, a full-time businessman, full-time father, and a part-time nurse. And I did say that been there, done that, got an award. I've done my service to humanity. Probably I can probably say partially goodbye to being a nurse. And then I did try, as I said, one of your questions, opportunity or security. And there was a doctor who 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 invited me to become his partner to do the car business, and opportunities at that time knocked, and I grabbed the opportunity, and hindi ako nagsisi. It was a good thing. Sabi nga nila, sometimes yung opportunities kapag nag-knock at hindi mo nagbuksan, baka hindi na bumalik. So that's what I did. And yeah, and I did it first without thinking, and then I figured out one of your questions
Yeah,
again. So
exactly. Yeah.
and it happens. You go. I'm not a businessman at all. I'm mostly everything is spoon fed to me. My salaries, my tax and things like that. I don't even know how to do that. All I have was a strong heart and a belief that I can make it.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Wow, that's
There's something for me there, and I don't know how I'm gonna know until I try it. So,
exactly.
yun ang payo ko sa inyo.
Yeah, yeah,
Paano nyo
yeah.
malalaman kung hindi nyo gagawin?
Exactly. There's always something in us, that what we call the gut feeling that
Mm.
you always have to trust. Sometimes it's not always advisable to be logical, because imagine if all those great people who invented everything, they weren't logical at all. People were just laughing at them, because
Yeah.
Hey, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. The one who invented the airplane, bicycles, all those things, they were laughed at. It's
Yeah.
unreasonable and illogical, but I believe in that one, that you have to trust in your instinct, something that you cannot really explain, you can't put into words, but you'll never know unless you will try. That's why it is very important as well that you have to take risk as well. It's very important. Sabi nga nila, as what they say, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So if the reward is small, then it's probably because you didn't take much risk at all. Diba? So
Yun
always,
malalaman.
I believe in what you say, that you have to trust that gut feeling, that instinct, because you'll never know what's on the other side if you have actually, you did it.
Mm.
I was actually Googling as well, and I've seen this one from the Royal College of Nursing. This was back in 2007. Nurse Entrepreneurs. It's about 200 and it's about 57 pages. So probably I'll just read it later on. So that's what it says there. And um, I myself, I'm a bit of a late bloomer, but most people will say about 40 or 50 years old, is it not too late, or you're too old to start a business?
I don't.
Because yeah, yeah.
I don't feel old.
Interesting, because I was reading this article online. They said, because the thinking is that do it while you are young, because you got full of energy, you got full of ideas. So it's good to start a business around that time. But at the same time, people were being doubtful about themselves. So I'm already 40, 50, I've got family, kids, all these commitments. It's too late for me to start a business. And then your energy starts to go down. But actually, interesting enough, on this article, it says that based on research, on studies, those who start business between 40 to 50 are actually more successful than those who start business on their 30s or when they're younger, because when you're between 40s and 50s, you get more experience.
Yeah.
You're able to
I totally agree.
yeah, to deal with things. So what's your take on this one yourself? Because when did you start doing business yourself?
Um,
At what age?
Obviously, as I said, 40, early 40s, I started doing this kind of business. And
Mhm.
you know what? Myself, I don't feel old at all. I'm 48
Yeah, yeah.
now, and I feel like I'm 18 years old.
Wow, amazing.
I'm a very healthy man. I play
Yeah, yeah,
basketball. Obviously, after with all these pandemics and 2 years without
yeah, yeah,
basketball, I've gained my belly, and you know, it's not just my physical health that I'm very proud of. It's my, I would say, psychological and my mental health, that I
yeah,
am
yeah.
very very positive in everything. I always look at the brighter side of life.
Mm.
That there is something there for you, and unless you dig in, you won't find it. You won't find it. So you'll be successful because you won't go wrong. Especially if you have a positive mind and a sound mind, a focused mind, and definitely you'll get there if you're very passionate on everything that you do. As I said, I always use my heart. Everything
Yeah,
that I do is I always use my guts. There was always my guts always telling me what to do. And for at the moment, I think I'm doing okay. So my garage, the Junjun's garage, is
mhm.
118 reviews, and they're all 5 stars. Not even
Wow.
four, not even three, not even two, all 5 stars. As in, you can see, Google it, my name, and you will see how our customers are satisfied to what we are doing. Probably because I have injected the that attitude from the NHS, that
Mm.
you have to be transparent, you have to be honest, you have to be hardworking, you have to make sure that you deliver the quality that you have said or you have promised. And obviously the most important thing is your camaraderie to your approach to your customers. So that kind of thing. And I think it's working. It's
Yes,
working.
absolutely.
We're really busy right now.
Yeah. That's what they say, business is built upon trust and
Yeah.
relationship. It's all about
Mm.
relationship, because
to
there's
mention
a lot.
that
Yeah.
to mention
Yeah.
Jeremy as well, that the motor industry in the UK is bad.
Yeah.
You go for an MOT, for Ministry of the Transport check, which is
Mm.
a yearly thing here in the UK. and then someone will say to you that, oh, this your brakes needs doing. Well, it wasn't,
Mm.
it was
Absolutely.
that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't, it's against my religion, it's against Junjun's religion that
Yeah. Yeah.
to do bad things to others, because I always believe in good karma. Good karma
Exactly.
is true. It's true. I there was a time that there was a young girl who is a single mom and couldn't afford to get his to get her car done. And I said to her, I'll do this for nothing. As in nothing. Obviously, she paid. I asked her to pay for the parts, but our labor
Mm.
was free. And my main intention there is for her to get on with her life, because without her car, she will be stuck because she's got a kid. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
after a few days, I landed into a big job. And we had a fleet of cars to do, which involves Tom Cruise and what do you call this, John Travolta's Church of Scientology, that kind of thing.
Wow.
We were the official repairers of the Church of Scientology here in the UK. Can you
Wow.
imagine that? Yeah, JUNJUN
Amazing.
MEDRAN
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
doing that. Asang
Yeah.
Pinoy. So that kind of thing. And I'm on it. And I was able to see Tom Cruise in person as well. There was a time as well that I have famous customers in because one of my shops were located in one of the famous restaurants,
Mm.
famous place here in the UK, third one of the third wealthiest city in town in the UK, and I didn't realize that it was the Jimmy Page of
Led
Led
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin
Wow.
Jimmy Page was
Yeah.
there,
Amazing.
and
Yeah.
and you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is how stupid I was, because I don't know him. Because I'm not into. I don't really. I know the song, but I don't see the person who
Stairway to
sang.
heaven. Yeah. Stairway to
Yeah,
heaven.
so yeah, Stairway to Heaven, things like that. You know what he did say to me? He said good morning to me, and I just said to him, "Good morning, sir," and that's it. I didn't even bother, and I and I was told after that, bro, that
Do
was
you recognize him?
that was Led
My God.
Zeppelin's Jimmy Page. Oh my goodness, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I was so
Well, in
focused.
fairness, they look different now. They look
Yeah,
old
yeah,
and
they look different. Yeah, of course.
white,
Yeah.
gray hair and everything. So,
Yeah,
wow.
but it was the business, it was the opportunity of a business that led me
Uh,
to that kind of thing. I was
yes.
I was having a haircut, and then the guy who was cutting someone's hair and say that, oh, he was chatting to him, and after him it was me, and the barber said to me, who did I just cut the hair with? He said that that was Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, who's Chris Pratt? Oh
I
my
don't know him
goodness.
either.
Grabe talaga,
Maybe
pare.
when I
So,
see the face.
si
Wow.
Defender of the Galaxy o Galaxy
Oh, I
whatever.
see. I see. Yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember. Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing.
but
Thanks for
anyway,
sharing this.
it's all
This
about opportunity. It's all about you
exactly.
have to you have to try it.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise you'll be left behind.
yeah.
There is no such thing as too late. There's no such thing
Mhm.
as too late. 40,
Exactly.
50s is the best time for you to. They will say that maybe you're having a midlife crisis. That's why you're doing this kind of change. But it's not. It's not midlife crisis. It's a midlife happiness. That's what you're just about to embark, or you have to, or just about to discover. So that's what
Exactly.
it is.
Exactly. That's true. So there's still chance. That's good news. That's it's not too late to start a business. And just to share this one, even like as far as I know, the founder of KFC and Coca Cola, they were already on their 50s and 60s. When their business actually boomed. So it's not too late, isn't it?
Good.
Amazing, amazing. At this point, we'll just pause for a commercial break and we'll be right back. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back. Just pausing for a commercial break, and we have a virtual performer as well. Wash your hands or sanitize your hand. Wear your face mask and maintain a safe distance.
Covers PH.
Hey, have you ever cried? We're reaching out from the other side. I may be climbing on rainbow, but baby, you're gone. Dreams there for us to see. Life is for us to be. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I want to make it with you. No, you don't know me well. Never lived on it and will take. But you believe the things that I do, will see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I choose one light to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think we could make it, girl. Even know that dreams stand for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I choose one light to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we can make it, girl.
Yan, Vic Villanueva, singer-entertainer
Thanks so
from
much.
the Philippines. Yan. It's
Yes.
actually almost 2 o'clock in the morning, right? In the
Yeah.
Philippines. Yeah, but
3 o'clock.
oh, 3
3
o'clock.
a.m.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So Big Billion. As what I said, I started this one last week. I made Germination a platform for entertainers or performers in the Philippines to have a gig. I give them something. With this gig. So I'm making this platform to help Filipinos in the Philippines, performers who had lost their job because it's still lockdown in the Philippines, right? Lockdown pa rin dyan, di ba?
Yes, that's why we're
Yeah,
thankful. Yeah,
yeah.
thank
Yan,
you to
malaking
each
bagay po yun.
other.
So, that's why I'm appealing to all our audience as well to make it sustainable because I cannot make it on my own as well. You know, I need your help. I need your help as well. So I would like to appeal to everyone. You know, if you got extra cash or something, just give your donation or to support our Filipino performers back in the Philippines. Yeah, who lost the job because of the lockdown. Yeah, thank you very much, Vic.
Yes,
See
right.
you
Thank you
again
so
later
much.
on.
Thank
You
you. See you again.
you can sleep now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe, Big. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yan. Yan. There you go. And we are back. Yan. Before we let's just greet our audience who are here right now. Yan. Let's greet Sonia De Castro Ali. Yan. Welcome here. We have Christopher Josh Noel Calise. Yan. Welcome here. We have Jimson Rabino. Yan, my teacher, my class advisor who is in US right now. Thank you for watching. We have Ronnie Dayaw. Yan. From Australia, watching from Australia. Thank you. And we have, I would like to show this comment as well from Bonifacio
Yes, Kuya Bonnie.
Anunuevo. Yan, Bonifacio Anunuevo. Please extend my best regards to Junjun, Medran, and family. Yan, thank you. Thank you. And yeah, and this is for the performers earlier. The performers earlier were actually they're a couple. They're both performers, and that is their bread and butter. So we are helping uh, uh, we're helping them for a living, for a living. Yeah. More power and support to my sister Marcheska and yeah, and Vic. Yeah. And who else is here? Hello. Yan. Welcome na the basis Ruth from India. We have Jenny Rose Bailon. We have Mary Ann Rosalinda. Yan. Thank you. Then we have Lloyd Balatongan of Soulmates. Yan. From Darby. Yan. Watch them. Soulmates. Yan. Family band. They are in sessions live. Yan. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays as well. And Friday on Facebook Live from 8 p.m. UK time. We have Ruth Ross. Yan, welcome here. Yes, Bonifacio Anunuevo. We have Andres Calonge Durol. Yeah, hello Andy Durol. Yan, a good friend of mine in the Philippines. Yan. Welcome, welcome. Welcome here. Yan, thank you, thank you. We have Omar Palarca as well, who was here earlier. Yan. Thank you, thank you. So, we're back, Kuya Junjun. So, you were the nurse who became, as what they say, the doctor of cars. Yeah, let's just flash the doctor of cars. So after being a nurse, um, now you're a doctor of nurse. Doctor of cars. Yan. Pinoy Nurse of
Yes.
the Year sa London. Doktor ng mga sasakyan. Yan. So you had your auto clinic, as what you said. There was an opportunity before that
Yes.
one of your colleagues at work invited you to become a business partner in this auto clinic
Yeah.
industry. You know, repairing cars and everything. So, but before that, what really made you decide that you will be a business person, that you will be a businessman? What was your big why?
Let's put it this way. Um, Salaries of the salary of an ordinary nurse or a nurse like me at the time is sustainable. You know, you can pay your rent, you can pay your mortgage, you can have your your food shopping and some clothing shopping, but it's not gonna make you rich. Let's put it that way.
Mm,
It's not gonna make you rich. However you, however hard you work for the shifts, how many shifts you do, I don't think you're gonna be what you wanted to be. You know, you cannot buy the cars that you wanted outright. You cannot drive
mm,
posh cars and nice cars. Um, you can, but it will take a lot of hard work as a nurse because you're confined and as you say secured on
mm,
onto the world medical life, in a hospital. In the world of business,
Mm,
the way you perform, how if you work really hard or doubly hard, then
mm,
you're gonna earn more. 100%. You go beyond the limit of what you have when you were like an employee. It's nice to be the boss of your own.
mm,
I have more time with my family compared to when I was doing shifts. I was mostly I was doing nights, and by the time that I have day offs, I'm tired already. But this time, I have my own business. I can plan my own time. Holidays, unexpected holidays, and unplanned holidays, no problem. Sometimes nahihirapan nga ako magpaalam sa sarili ko eh. Tumitingin ako sa tumitingin tumitingin ako sa salamin. Sabi ko, boss, pwede bang mag-day off? Grabe ka naman. Oo. Sobrang sobrang busy natin lagi. Tapos
oh,
sabi nung nasa salamin, kaya mo yan. Huwag ka na magpahinga. Saka ka na magpahinga. Sabi kasi ng tatay ko, nagpapahinga daw. Yung patay na. Pag
oh,
hataw na hataw. Maraming oras para magpahinga. Well, it's a joke. But obviously, there is always time for you to rest. When it's time to rest, then rest. When it's time to play, you play. When it's time to work, work hard. That's what it is.
that's what they say. Work hard, play hard. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it
that's
is.
what we always say.
Yeah. So and then again, when you have ako yung kasi yung tao na pag may ginagawa ko, ayoko nang masisira yung tempo ko. Kasi pag nawala yung tempo,
Oh,
mahirap ibalik. Alam mo,
yeah, the momentum. Yeah, the
yung
momentum when you
yung
keep going.
momentum
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
important. The
Exactly.
momentum is
Yeah.
very important. So
Mm,
when you're again, it will go back to the old saying that strike while the iron is hot. And
mm,
I'm always hot,
mm.
not physically, but obviously, you know, yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah. Sometimes I have failures. But
Mm.
I
It's part of it. It's part of
it's
the
part of
journey,
it.
isn't it?
But
Yeah, you learn from it.
I think I have developed that ability, or maybe we as human beings have that ability to transform those failures into a good thing, like experience,
Yeah, yeah,
like a lesson, so something
yeah.
like that. So and then when I have bad times, bad days, all I have to
Mm.
do is call it a day, because
Yeah,
tomorrow is
yeah.
another day. Because tomorrow is another
Amazing.
day. It won't be like that again. I tell you,
That's true.
you've learned your lesson well. You've learned
Yeah,
your lesson well. If you commit the same mistake again, and that's something. There's something wrong with you if you keep
yeah.
committing the same mistake. So that's what.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
As
And
human
as
beings, we were given wisdom.
exactly.
Then we were given like a good spirit. Where were those? Where are those pag when you're feeling down and depressed, and you think you're a failure? No,
Mm.
it's up to you. It's up to you to turn the ignition. And you get the key. All you have to do is just do it. Mahirap,
Wow.
mahirap gumising sa umaga kasi ang sarap matulog, lalo na sa England. But you have to do it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we always say, lalo na ngayong pandemic na to, pag may nagtanong sa
Mm.
akin, oh, you're one of the nurse. And I keep saying to them that, yeah, we do it so you can enjoy it. You can enjoy what
Mm.
you're doing. We do our thing so you can enjoy what you're doing. Same thing. So do the right thing so you will kumbaga aanihin mo yung bunga pagkatapos
Mm.
ng hard work mo. Yun lang yun.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And that's what they say, when you fail, sometimes we look at it as a problem, but
Mm.
problems are actually opportunities,
Mm.
so those
Call,
problems are giving
call
you
me a
opportunity
lunatic, bro.
to
Call me
maneuver.
call me something like call me something really special if I say to you that I like failures. I don't know. I'm excited with that. Hit
Yeah,
me with
yeah.
those failures because there's the only ways up pag nasa baba ka. Yun,
Mm.
sarap. Ang
Exactly.
sarap. Oo. Kaya pag may mga bagay akong ginagawa at hindi ko makakuha-kuha, ay nako,
Mm-mm.
talagang ang sarap ang sarap i-challenge yung sarili mo. Kasi eventually makukuha mo 'yan. Kasi they've done it. Some people did it.
Yeah, yeah,
Then all
yeah.
you have to do is just relate with what they've done and say that,
Exactly.
and then picture yourself that
Yeah.
if, kung ako kayang gumawa nun, kaya ko kaya.
Mm.
You don't you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
you don't need you don't just need to picture it up. You need to do it and then find out.
Exactly.
And then you realize na mas grabe, mas okay pala ang resulta kasi yung ginawa mo, merong special touch, yung may puso dating. So yun. Huwag kang matakot.
Wow.
Get on
Amazing.
with it.
Amazing.
Get on
Just
with
do
it.
it. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, just do it. That's really amazing. So you've shared a lot of wisdom to us. That success leaves clues as well. As what you said earlier. Some people have done it, so they have left clues. All we have to do is to follow their footstep and then have that belief in ourselves that we can do it ourselves as well. Eliminate all those self doubt.
That's
All
why
those self
I'm
limiting
very
beliefs.
thankful
Yeah.
to the people like you, Jeremy. I've been interviewed many times, and
Mm.
all I wanted in all my interviews is to inspire people. There is
Amazing.
no
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
There is no one that inspired me aside from my mom and my dad and some people. But there is no one that I can remember what I am doing right now is for that I am coming back. I am coming back to hunt every single one of you na nung bata ako, sana may nagpaalala sa akin na, uy, magiging maayos ka. All you have to do is work hard. All you have to
Yes.
do is try it. And don't be afraid to take those risk. Yung risk kasi,
Exactly.
wala
Yeah.
wala kang risk na tinitake, hindi ka risk taker. Yung opportunity
Exactly.
baka ma-miss mo. Okay? So
Exactly.
nandito si Kuya Junjun para sabihin sa inyo na kaya nyo yan. There is something for you
Wow.
there. There is something for you there. I always believe in destiny and fate that God is always watching us. Do good to others kasi it will come back to you. Yeah?
Wow. Amazing. 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 And we can see that you mentioned about the reviews earlier because you are in the auto industry. And yes, I've looked at it. And the name of your business is Junjun's Garage. You are
Yeah.
based in Brighton, right? Brighton. Yeah, amazing. I've seen it. All the reviews are like 5 star, 5 star. You're right. There's none like 4 star that I have seen. All of them are 5 star. So it's really like as what we said earlier. Business is built upon trust and relationship. If you have a good trusting relationship, and people will always come back to you. You always serve them well. You over deliver. You give them not just a satisfying experience, but a wow experience. So we call it. As Grant Cardone says it, a wow experience. They always come back to you, and then it's just reflected on the what call this one, reviews here. And of course, as what I said earlier on our the seed of the day. There's only two things that we have to invest on. We also have to invest on ourselves, apart from investing on a business, because that's what it is. You invested on yourself. You develop yourself. You improve yourself. You really learn the ins and outs of what you're doing. All about automotives, repair, and everything. Um, to in order to deliver a quality service, and it's all paying off. So amazing, well done. And not only that, yeah, so we can see all the 5 stars there. But on top of that one, you also have another one. You have what you call this one, from automotive. You have also rice in a box, right? Which is in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Which is
Let's show the promo video of that one. Yan. So after after being in the automotive industry, now you're in a food business as well. So what has what has inspired you on this one? What has inspired you on
Mm.
this one? Kuya
I think
Junjun's Rice in the Box in the
I think
Philippines.
this
Is
is the
that
first time, and then exclusively in Jeremy Roy's JhermiNATION ko sasabihin na yung recipe namin is more of a family recipe. Because we always
ah
enjoy, our family always enjoys that rice. It's cooked by my mom, my dad, my uncle, and
yeah
my auntie. And obviously, I'm not there to
mm,
run the business. I've got cousins and friends
yeah
who are helping me, and I've
mm.
gave that business to them for them
Oh,
to
okay.
have something to be busy about.
Yeah.
And it's doing well at the moment. We have two branches now. We have two stores, two stalls that's serving it, and it's really really cheap. And there was a comment on one of the in my inbox actually, and say that why is it so cheap that and because it's a very generous portion. When you buy one, you be satisfied kasi kompleto na, may ulam na, may kanin na, may
Yes.
mga vegetables na. So that kind of thing. So 39 pesos is how much in pounds? I
Oh,
think it's something like
minimal amount. Really.
minimal amount, something like
Nothing. Yeah.
50p or 60 pence. So
Yes.
that's nothing, man. The
Yeah. Yeah.
one special fried rice here is some like 6 pounds or 7 pounds. So in the Philippines, it can help a lot of people. That's the hidden agenda of the Kuya Junjun's Rice in the Box, to reach out to those who cannot afford. So especially in this kind of pandemic, there was a promotion, and I think it's still ongoing. That
Mm-mm.
if you go and buy a rice in a box, most people there, and I think some people can attest to this, that there is money inside the rice in the box. That's how generous
Ah.
we are at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something like
Really.
if you pay 49, if you pay 39 pounds, you'll find 100 pesos in there, wrapped in a plastic bag, plastic in a plastic, and you'll see that's how it is. We'd like to share. We'd like to share. You share what you're reaping right now. Well, because I am a happy person. I would say successful in a way that I can define my own success like family, happiness, lots of friends, and no one, no major problems. I'm healthy, and I've gone through COVID as well. I'm alive, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. And this is my way of saying thank you to everyone. So sa lahat po na nakikinig sa inyo, tangkilikin po natin to kasi ito ay para sa atin. And I hope, you never know, baka biglang lumago to. Aside from the sa genuine layunin namin. So yeah, our principle in Kuya Junjun's Rice in the Box is for you to afford something that you can enjoy, kasi
Yeah.
masarap talaga to. Murang-mura pero imported ang lasa. So
Wow. And then may cash pa. May cash pa na
may cash
kasama.
pa, oo.
How amazing is that? I just wish maybe we can start that one in here as well,
Yeah, yeah. Wala kasi ako,
Pay
kasi
10 pounds and then there's something
oo nga,
inside
no?
for
Sarap, no?
20 pounds.
Oo. And
Wow,
I'm
that's a great
panawagan
idea.
ko sa mga nakakuha, mag-shoutout kayo, and then you can attest that it's true. Because ang dami talagang natuwa. Lalo na yung mga, biruin mo, bibili ka ng 49 pesos o 39 pesos na pagkain. Merong 500 pesos doon. Tapos may 100
Wow.
pesos. Oh, so ang sarap nun. Hindi
Saan
mo
ka
alam
pa, no?
kung saan ka pa.
Kuya Junjun ka na, di ba?
Saan ka? Well, nakakatuwa kayong tagline eh. May isa pang advertisement na shoutout pala kay Florendo Mayo, sa isa sa PR manager natin sa Pilipinas. Ang ganda nung tagline na sinabi niya doon. Kay Kuya Junjuns, masarap na, pogi pa ang may-ari.
Oh,
Ayun.
amazing.
Life is too short. That's what it is. Kung
Yeah.
don't take it too seriously, but it is a serious matter because we are in pandemic, or
Yeah.
still this deadly virus still around. But you have to do something that is worth leaving kung sakasakali man. Hopefully, we're all gonna pass. But at the end of the day, ano ba yung may iwan mo na legacy sa mundong ito?
Legacy,
Diba yun?
that's it.
Legacy, that's a legacy.
Yeah, legacy.
Whatever you do in this lifetime echoes in eternity. Sabi nga ni Gladiator, which is my favorite movie. So yun yun talaga. Hindi so tangkilikin lang po natin at saka napakasarap naman, saka napakamura. Malay nyo,
Yes.
may pa-bonus pa.
Oh. Amazing. Kuya Junjun, top 3 tips or advice for those who want to start a business or who wants to, be an entrepreneur as well, like you.
Obviously, planning is very important. Planning is very important, but not with me. All I did was I woke up in the morning. My cousin suggested to me that we should be doing this, we should be doing that, and all I did is just say yes.
Yes.
And then take it that you will take the loss. That you will there'll be some losses, but in the end, it's not obviously business about money, but it's not all about money at this kind of time. It's about the legacy that what I said. But then again, you never know. Meron palang plano na kung bakit na ganun ang diskarte. Kasi there was no plan. All you have to do is I just let it go, and it's happening.
Yeah.
Ganun pala.
Let the universe do the work.
Another tip is reach out to those people who cannot reach you. Kasi maraming tao doon. Every time na umuwi ako doon, all I have to do is reach out to those mga kababayan ko. Huwag kayong makakalimot kung saan kayo nanggaling. Kasi yung root nyo, yun ang magbibigay sa inyo ng lakas. May nakita ba kayong matibay na puno na walang ugat? O hindi nadiligan yung ugat. So yun ang ginagawa ko. Dinidiligan ko kung saan ako nanggaling yung aking ugat para lalo akong tumibay. Hindi ako babagsak. Hahapay lang ako at parang kawayan na babalik ulit kung saan ako. I will bounce back. If ever I fall down, I will bounce back, but will never be always on the ground. Something like that. Kasi alam ko kung paano sumayaw sa hangin. Dahil malakas ako Mayroon feeling ko dahil dami kong anghel doon sa taas. Parang yun ang feeling ko
Wow, amazing. Amazing. Based on what you said, I've got a surprise for you. Ready for this?
Go on.
Let me just Okay. Ready. Here you go.
This is message to my partner Jun. Pare, it's been a long time. Wish you all the best and sana maging successful yung mga bagong business venture mo. At alam ko naman as always been telling you and your family that you will always dodge the bullet kasi meron kang kapangyarihan na tayong dalawa lang at saka si misis mo nakakaalam. So para sa akin, all the best and bibisitahin ko yung bago mong place when everything is back to normal, well, I guess. At saka magkikita tayo, magka-coffee tayo at we're gonna ride and as I've said, good luck and keep moving forward, pare.
Yan.
Surprise ako dun
Amazing. That was Ron Albano, yan, founder of KMF or Keep Moving Forward. I've met Ron Albano through events as well, with Pepe Smith, Bamboo, that's how I came to know about Ron Albano, and he's also a member of Pinoy Musikero UK. Yeah, thank you very much, Ron, for that one. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, that was Ron Albano. So, you mentioned earlier, I'm gonna ask you this question again. What does success mean to you?
Success is what we define. My definition of success is family. And when it comes to family, it's synonymous to success. So it's a long winding circle that if you have a good family, siblings, friends, as I consider family, then you're successful. Wala kang wala kang masyadong pera sa bangko, wala kang masyadong magandang bahay, magandang sasakyan. But you feel secured with your family and happy. As long as you're eating well and you're healthy, that's my success. You know what? Pag I would like to leave you with it with this praise. This is from my mom, and she always say that yung pagiging matagumpay o yung success is you have to feel it that you're successful inside the family, inside the house, inside home. Because if you have failure outside home, you won't feel bad because you're still successful, which is the family. And then if you have that ability or you have that attitude all the time, then success will be like a magnet. You know, you're like a magnet to success. Everything will happen and everything will fall into place. Yun.
Wow, that's amazing. I love that when you said it's like a magnet. You know, we attract success. Because if we always think of something, you know, our mind is very powerful. You know,
Yeah,
it's
of
like a
course, yeah.
transmitter. You know, it can attract, it can magnetize.
Sometimes we get so stressed about, oh my God, I don't have this, I have to do this, and then don't talk to me and things like this, and you realize that you lost your friends, you lost the respect of your immediate family and things like that, but you didn't realize that those are the most important thing. Yun yung tunay na success.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Bonifacio Anyunuevo said, more power to your program, Jeremy. Oh, thank you. And also good luck to Junjun Garage and Kuya Junjun's Rice in a Box keepsake. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Bonifacio.
Kuya Boni,
isa
sa pinaka number one na natin yan, listener yan lagi. I wouldn't say number one fan. Kaibigan ko yan taga Riyadh. Kuya Boni, kumusta sa inyo sa mga pamilya mo diyan? Ingat ka diyan.
Yan.
Bonifacio,
and Kuya Boni, hello there sa Riyadh. Yan, sa mga taga Riyadh. Taga Riyadh para siya. Thank you. I always ask this question, Kuya Junjun, to my special guest. You know, I call this the dinner question. I know you had dinner already. But I always ask this question. If you're going to have dinner with somebody, anybody in the world, famous, even dead, you know, anybody, big person, anybody who you idolize, who is this person that you want to have dinner with? Why? And what question would you ask this person when you had the dinner with him?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Si Larry Bird ang aking hero nung mga panahon na bata pa ako. Kasi kaya hindi sa lingid sa kaalaman mo, o siguro alam mo rin, they call me the trigger man of the UK when I was playing.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm good with the 3 points. Sabi nila. There was a time that it was a championship game. I think it was a very important game that I shot something like 13 3 points in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you're really a trigger man. I think I've seen that in your YouTube.
Yes,
I've seen that on YouTube. Yeah, alam ko din.
Alam mo, ang gandang kwento na yun kasi bakit ako naging shooter. Yung tatay ko kasi, obviously, always been my hero, my dad. Papa ko kasi, binigyan ako ng ring, basketball ring. Napakaliit. Eksakto na yung bola. Pero he tried it himself and showed it to me that it can happen. You can get that ball into that ring. So he showed it to me. So it inspired me every single day. Pagkatapos ko I think I was still in elementary at that time. Na bakit kaya ng tatay ko? But hirap na hirap ako. Alam mo, araw-araw ginagawa ko yun. Until that time na paglaro na ako ng basketball sa tunay na ring, ang tingin ko dun sa ring, parang bilao na. Ang laki. Kaya laging, pag tumitira ako, ringless lagi. Yung mga tipong.
Wow!
So,
repetition.
Repetition, yeah.
Yeah, it's a power of repetition actually. Yeah.
Si Larry Bird, kasi, icon talaga yan sa basketball sa NBA. Pero, kung talagang as of really right now, kung gusto kong sinong makasama sa dinner ngayon, tatay at nanay ko. 100%. Tatay at nanay ko pa rin. Nasabihin ko sa kanila na kung ano yung kagandahan ng buhay na binigay nila sa amin. It's not about what we've given them. It's what they have inspired us to do. and what they have shown us how to do it. Yun ang lesson ng buhay ko. Kung sakasakaling makaka-dinner ko sila, wala akong gagawin kundi magpasalamat lang ng magpasalamat. Sasabihin ko sa kanila na ang galing nyo bilang nanay at tatay namin. And I malayo pa ako para matularan sila. Yun.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Wow.
Thank you.
One final question. Do you think you're free? Are you free now? Like, you have your freedom?
I have my freedom. This is when every time I wake up in the morning, obviously my phone is always with me. It's under my pillows all the time. But before I made sure that before I touch it, I make sign of the cross and recite a little prayer and say, I am so happy that I'm still alive, and I've got my kids with me and my family and my wife, and lagi kong pinapasalamat na buong pamilya namin. So I am free because I have my own business. I'm free because I have my own time. I am free because I can inspire people. I am free because I can show to the whole world that there's nothing that you cannot do if there's love, peace, and happiness all the time in your heart.
Wow, that's amazing. So that is the reward. As what we said earlier. The bigger the risk that you take, the bigger the reward. And as what you said, the freedom. Because the decision that you took many years ago. You have a stable job, you're a secure job as a nurse, you're gonna have a very good position, but you've sort of put that aside and start working on your dream. Because when I asked you earlier, those quick fire questions, there's a psychology behind it. Apart from it's fun, it's getting to know you more. Yeah. Yes. It's all interconnected with it's not just fun, it's not just for fun, but there's a reason behind why I fire all those questions. You said earlier, opportunity versus security. You obviously chose opportunity because this is what opportunity can give us. For all our audience right there.
Well, very quickly, Jeremy. I've spoken. I know a lot of nurses or a lot of people in there that always ask me. They said we don't have the same skills that you have. We don't have the same attitude that you have. But who said?
Self-limiting belief. Belief. It's the belief, the way you think, your beliefs can have an impact in somebody's life.
Exactly.
So if they believe like that, that's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Self-limiting beliefs. That's what it is. Yeah. And it's as what we said earlier. Success leaves clues, and if you can do it, other people can do it. There's nothing that we can actually not do. It's just the belief. Amazing. Thank you very much. And because of your time here, anything you want to promote, Kuya Junjun? Your garage, everything, Rise in the Box, the Philippines.
Yeah, salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at sa mga kababayan ko, sa mga nakikinig sa inyo lahat. Marami pong salamat, lalo niyo sa Pinamalayan Oriental Mindoro. Pangkilikin niyo po ang Kuya Junjun's Rise in the Box. Nagsisimula pa lang to, pero naniniwala po ako na ang lahat ng lumalaki at malaki ay nagsimula sa maliit. At hindi ito mangyayari kung hindi niyo tatangkilikin. Salamat po ng marami sa inyo.
Amazing. And because of that, I would like to give you this one, the virtual cheers.
Thank you.
Yan. Maybe when the opportunity comes, we can meet each other and have a proper drink, not just a virtual one. And thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much for being here as well. Thank you for your time. And it's no. Thank you very much, Kuya Junjun. Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing everything. Much obliged to you. Keep safe, Kuya.
Bye-bye. God
Thank
bless.
you. God bless. Thank you very much. Yan. Thank you very much, everyone. So let me just remove all this. So what is your takeaway? Yeah, and I always try to make it a point that after spending, you've been here with me like 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 12 seconds and counting. Yeah. So what is your takeaway? I hope, and I know you have learned a lot from Kuya Junjun's interview, from his life, his, uh, his story, life journey. And yes, for me, my takeaway would be, what is my takeaway? Always say yes. I would say saying yes. Because saying yes is actually, um it's a decision. It's a form of action. Saying yes is a form of action. When you say yes to something, that will what will follow, and what's going to happen is you will take action. It's like a prerequisite to taking action. If you say yes, I'm not saying that you have to say yes to everything, but you have to filter things as well. If you think it's something worthwhile, you have to do your due diligence as well. What you're going to do your own research, and if you think it's the right one for you, go ahead. But at the same time, this is what we've learned as well earlier. Trust your gut feeling. I have this question on my quick part questions, asking, take action first or figure it out first. Most of my special guests, they always say take action first, because what happens when you figure it out first, you always have this, you overanalyze everything, you want everything to be perfect. What happens, you have this tendency to be paralyzed, what we call analysis paralysis. Just keep analyzing things and you don't end up actually doing anything because of that one. So say yes if the opportunity is right. If you think there's an opportunity there, what your gut feeling is saying as well, what you feel, take take a little bit of risk, take a risk. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So for me, that is my takeaway. Yeah, that is my takeaway. And again, I would like to make an announcement, or to make an appeal as well to everyone. As you saw two performers earlier from the Philippines, they are doing it live. They did it live because back in the Philippines right now, it's what time is it now? Must be 4 o'clock in the morning now there. But you see those two performers, Vic and Angel. They are a couple. They are entertainers, performers by profession. It's because it's still lockdown in the Philippines, and for about a year now, actually, they didn't have any job. So I decided to make JhermiNATION as a platform for entertainers back in the Philippines, or performers back in the Philippines who were badly affected by the lockdown, to make this as a platform for them to perform, to give them a gig. And in return, of course, I give them something back. But to make it more sustainable, because obviously I'm just taking it from my own pocket at the moment, but I would like to make an appeal to everyone. Please help me help all these performers back in the Philippines. I'm giving them 2 slots every time uh, here in JhermiNATION to perform. This is like a gig for them, and it's really a big help. Like I give them like money, and it was actually able to help them buy food, uh, buy diapers for their baby, milk. It's really a big help. So please, I'm appealing. Please help me help these performers back in the Philippines who lost the job because of this pandemic. So that's all for me right now. So always remember, the quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always plant that seeds of positivity in your mind. Every single day, let it germinate, so that one day you will meet the better version of yourself. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, thank you. So we have Buds Uno Junio. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. Charlene Shen. Uh, thank you, thank you. Who else? We have a Joker Diva, Rans Batalla Silverio. Yeah, thank you for watching. We have Wilton Paez. Thank you very much. Emmy Reyes. Thank you. We have Nadine Canada Warren Sinoy. Hello, Warren. Hello, Nadine. Thank you, thank you. Jonalyn Claridge. Yan. Sonia de Castro Mali. Yan. Thank you very much, everyone. So, what's next on Germination? So, just to give you a preview, what's up? Yes, so bye everyone. See you Wednesday, which is our 100th episode here in Germination. Yes, 100 episode since I started in June last year. So on Wednesday will be my 100th episode. And yes, Wednesday, Friday we have log and play, and Sunday, yes, and then next week as well. So thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe. Namaste. Can I plant some seeds of positivity and good vibes in your mind for a few minutes? Thank you. Warm greetings, everyone. If you're looking for empowerment, entertainment, and fun, I've got good news. JhermiNATION is here for you, so please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, JhermiNATION. Together, we can make a difference and impact. See you every Wednesdays, 12 noon, and Sundays, 7 in the evening, UK time. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.